Hello, everyone. Hello, Demi. How are you? Thank you. Oh, shoot. I forgot my drink. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I'm back. Hello, Deb. Hello, Chew. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Lori. How are you? New Jersey. All right, we're doing the rest. There's not much left in this bag here. I have plenty of rolls to go through, and I have more bags if we need. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully well. Hello, Damien. How are you? First handful. Hope everyone had a good day today. Oh, so that's why you show up. Thanks. I did put a picture in my community notes or something for this channel, whatever it is. My SUV was completely, basically completely buried. Hello, Dennis. How are you? Yeah, my SUV was completely buried. Yeah, we got at least 30 inches, I would say. And thankfully, my landscaper showed up at 2 in the morning to dig me out. Looks like George has a little thing on his nose there. Yeah, it was pretty bad. No, George doesn't have anything. Yeah, I could post it in a minute. What is this? Somebody scraped the heck out of this coin. Yeah, I don't think my mods came in yet. Ooh. All right, that's my email right there. How's everyone's day been? Did you get hit with snow? 1983. 82 railroad rim, but pretty rough. Yep, it was actually worse than the picture dictates. The whole back part of my SUV, that's an SUV, it's not a car. So it's higher up, and the back half was completely covered, buried. I don't recall the last time that we had that much snow. Possible dye chips there. No, huh. Well, my landscaper came at 2 in the morning, and they cleared me out fairly quickly. Right there, that is not a scratch, it is a dye chip. I looked under the microscope. Looks like a scratch. So we'll take it. Hello, Deneen, how are you? Hello, Arm. How are you? Hope everyone's doing well. If you are in the Northeast, I hope you're safe. I'm all right. Tired. I was going to take a nap, but I decided to go live instead. Maybe I'll nap while I'm live. I don't know. No. That's great, Arm. I wouldn't be the first one to take or to sleep while I'm live. Here's a nice 1976 Denver. We'll keep that. Yeah, it's I'm always ready for bed. But the problem is, with my work schedule, I won't fall asleep until probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Even though I'm tired right now, I'll wake up. That's the downfall of having a weird work schedule. Your sleep pattern's always messed up, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Extra cactus leaf right there where my thumbnail is. The initials are covered. That is not supposed to be there. That's called the extra cactus leaf. Yeah, it's pretty much non-existent. That's what it is. What is that on our hair? Huh. Does not look like anything. Yeah, I missed the days of working 9 to 5 and, or 8 to 4. And then coming home and cooking and doing all that and maybe go to dinner or, I don't know, watch a movie or go on a date. Yeah, those days are non-existent right now. But I could look through the coins though. Next handful. $22. Is that a scratch or a die crack? Scratch. That could have been. I can't talk. Could have been a West Point. This is not the bag where we pulled the West Point coins from, so I don't expect any from here, but you never know. What time is it? Nothing there. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Not many people here today. Oh, wait, isn't there? Oh, yeah. I think it's the State of the Union or something tonight, right? Awesome, Lori. Congratulations. I found one 2 days ago. Yeah, well, I'm not. I don't like watching that stuff. It's, yeah. I'll watch the highlights later on YouTube or something. It's, yeah, it's, yeah, I'm not, I just can't sit there for an hour or two or three or whatever long it is and just, I don't care who the president is. It always seems like all they talk about is how good they're doing and, all the stuff they've done. And it's like, it's always the same thing, no matter who's president. I don't want to sit there and listen to somebody brag about themselves the whole time. Oh, look at that. 3 hours. Oh, heck no. All right. We found a pretty good one. In God we rust. This is a Kansas. In God we rust. How much are these going for? They were going for big money. I know I looked it up the other day. I forgot already. Let's see. Sold listings. $3, $6, $22. Wow, it's all over the place. $10. Hey, we'll take it. These used to be like 40, 30, 40, $50. I guess they've come down in price, but still pretty neat. 68. So it's anywhere between $3 and what was it, $50 that I saw? Or $30, something like that. It's always the same thing. Again, I don't want to get too much into politics because we're not a political channel or religious channel, so but yeah, it's always the same thing. Always the same thing. Nothing ever changes. It doesn't matter who's in office. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Too bad this was not a West Point because this is a beautiful coin. Circulated, but still beautiful. $1971. They're out there. Huh. 1971. My mint sets are all the way over on the other side of the room. I rather look at coins. I rather look at coins or take a nap. Next handful. 1971. Have you won any giveaways recently, Lori? Oh yeah, collecting is fun. I stopped for a while, but it's so much fun. If you do roll hunting, fairly inexpensive hobby. No cud. Oh yeah, collecting is fun, especially when you could go to the store and get a coin back that's worth $15, $20, $30. Oh, okay. Well, you want the spitting horse? I don't see it. Wow, that must have been amazing, Lori. I mean, Deb, I'm sorry. Multitasking. I'm looking away from the keyboard. That must have been fun. Pops, I would never do it, but I mean, It's your coin, so you do whatever you want. If it's anything of any value, it is going to kill the value because you could obviously tell that it was dipped. Hello, Mo. How are you? But, like, for instance, I think I'm going to dip this one. Or I don't know what I'm going to do to it. Maybe heat it up and scrape that off. Just to take this back to the bank. Because I know if I throw this in the machine, it'll eat it up. And I will not get credit for that. So. No leaky bucket. No snowy roof. Nothing. That would have been a nice one. I don't think I've ever watched Las Vegas Hunter. Oh, nice, Deb. I mean, geez, I am getting I'm so sorry. I meant Lori. Dipping means there's a solution to clean coins. And you could basically tell. Again, if it's anything worth any kind of money, you could tell. And it just kills the value. $71 Denver. Hello, Janice. How are you? Roll that up? No, I don't roll anything up. I take it right to the coin machine. I don't have time to sit there and roll coins up. I'm all right, thank you. Philly, nothing on that. Ooh, starting to get hot. Yeah, I kind of figured. I rarely get the Denvers here, but seems like recently I've been getting a lot of Denvers for some reason. Then again, the area I live in and I work in, New York City, we have people from basically all over the world. So my guess is a lot of those coins came with those people from out west. I would think. Looking for a cud. Nothing there. Oops. Not a West Point. No cud. Oh, again. You kidding me? Another tall grass. Unbelievable. That is 3 this week. Holy cow. Haven't found one in so long. All of a sudden I find 3 of them. And this is a different bag, so. It is another Prairie View. Too bad it's not something else. Yep. But hey, I'll take it. That is number 3. Jeez. I went months and months and months without finding one. Oh, no, I'll take the barber as well, but I'm happy with the West Point. I think this is one coin that will definitely keep on going up in value. And of course, we found that one as well. So 3 this week. That is phenomenal. Or last 3 streams. I don't know. You do bring me good luck. Thank you. I was not expect. Oh, imagine if that was another one. I am happy to get. At this point, I'd almost rather get a West Point over silver any day. Yeah, I haven't found one in about 6 months, probably. About 2 years ago, I was finding them like 10 to 20 a box. And all of a sudden, they just disappeared. You rather have silver, Mo? I'll trade you silver for West Points. How's that? Yeah, they are tough. Very tough to find. Yeah, if you want to get rid of them, I'll trade you 1 per 1. 1 silver quarter for a West Point. I think that's fair. It's about worth about the same amount. I really haven't found West Points in a long time. Oh, is that a pooping horse? Kind of, but not really. You know how to get in touch with me, Mo? No, West Point. Bicentennial, slightly off. A little bit of a railroad rim. We're going to keep it. Oh, shoot. I mixed these up. Yeah, I mean, they're, like I said, right now, they're worth about the same. Mo Money probably searches 1,000 rolls per week. No, I don't know. Yeah, let me know, Mo. We could meet up. Hey, Mo, have you been out today driving? Oh, there you go. We have a die chip there and on our here. Yeah, I went for a ride, Union Beach, and where we move up, or have met up quite a few times. And I almost got into 3 accidents that just in that little stretch by where we meet up. Because they did not clean that very well at all. Ten rolls, yeah. Well, once you get accustomed to it, like I don't really hunt off stream much anymore. I just don't have the time. But sometimes during my breaks at work, I'll hunt something. But all right, that bag is done. Yeah, I mean, I could take coins to work and, like I said, do it during my break. But I live in Manhattan, New York City. I work in Manhattan. So for me to carry a box or a bag down the street, even if it's in a suitcase, not a good idea. Nice 1978. We're not going to keep it. Nope. That they weigh a lot, and I have to walk a bit to get to my job from the train station. And it's New York City. No way I'm going to be carrying boxes of money with me. Come on, West Point, Philly. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to get into the specifics, but you would never see me if you worked with me. Lori, Manhattan was cool. Hello, Garrett. Manhattan was cool and fun to go out once in a while before I started working there. Once I started working there, I despise it. Because when you start working there, you get to know what the real Manhattan or New York City actually is. It's not great. All right, no more. Well, I do have another few bags, but I do have rolls, boxes that I haven't finished. Yep. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. Oh, if only I had a screwdriver. Thank you, Lori. I hope you have a wonderful night and hope you enjoy your dinner. I had the most boring dinner today. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah, I know. I made myself, I normally don't cook very often. Because like I said, I don't have time. But I made myself a double turkey burger with pickles and cheese. That's it. But it was good. I was going to make a roasted pork loin, but that would take like 3 or 4 hours, and I don't want to invest that much time. Not today. Oh yeah, it was delicious. It was delicious. Teriyaki pork loin, nice. That sounds good. Yeah, I throw mine in the oven, and like I said, it takes anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. And I just did not want to commit that much time to cooking today. Oops. Oh, nice. Yesterday I made myself, was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday I made a shrimp penne soup with kale, corn, peas, and eggs. So kale and corn with, yeah, corn and penne noodles with, yeah, kale, peas, carrots, and eggs. Hey, the more veggies, the better. It helps you go, if you know what I mean. Especially if you get to a certain age, you know? You need your fiber. So I've been told. Oh yeah, I had corn in there also. I forgot about that. Vegetable. Yeah. I actually really like vegetables. Well, most vegetables. Wait, is potato is a vegetable, right? Well, every time I make a pork loin, I throw like 2 big bags of potatoes in there. Roasted potatoes. Delicious. I can't have baked or roast meat without potatoes. Ah, not a West Point. Oh, no, no. Kale is actually very good if you throw a little bit of oil, olive oil, and some garlic, maybe some onions, and saute it. Oh, it is good. Oh, man. Eat your vegetables, Mo. Uh, no. Oh, jeez. Something got on that. Some kind of chemical got on this one. Yeah. Kind of looks like somebody took a torch to it or something. Hello, Alex. How are you? I guess a lot of people are watching that State of the Union thing tonight. Nah, I don't know, like greens. Always like greens. Yeah, that's why I'm here, Deb. Thank you. That is very sweet of you. Oh, what is this? No, Denver. Beat up. Scratched, scraped. Maybe dipped in something to make it look that way. Oh, hydration time. Amanda, how are you? It's been a while. Amanda, I owe you, or yeah, I owe you members roles. So if you stick around, I'll finish whatever's in my hand, and I could do your roles for you. Haven't seen you in a while. My parents weren't like that. Oh yeah, I just found one last stream. I've found plenty of leaky buckets. Yeah, my parents were like, I'm locking you inside and you're never going out. And I used to sneak out and, you know. Hello, Mel. How are you? Yeah, I found a few. One recently. I would love to find the error. It's a Philly. Havoc? Me? No, I just ignored my parents, and I used to get beatings for it. That's for sure. But then I became their height, and they stopped. All right. So, Amanda, how many rolls do we have left? Let me flatten them out a little bit. Easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 38 rolls. Amanda, you get to pick five rolls, and please pick one number at a time, because YouTube might think you're putting your phone number or something in the chat, and they'll block it. So 1 through 38, is it, or 39? Yeah, I was the rebel because I never listened to my parents, and yeah. 1, 2, 3. When I grew up and got to their height, yeah, they couldn't do anything. But my sisters, I felt bad. My two older sisters, they basically had a ball and chains, you know, strapped to them. They couldn't do anything. All right, 3. Next number, Amanda. You get 4 more. 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. 10, 11. 12. 13. Oh, and that's it. All right, 5 rolls. Good luck. This box has, well, I'm not going to jinx it. Hopefully, we'll get you something good. We'll see. All right, here we go. Good luck, Amanda. And thank you for being a member. Oh, jeez. I have to go to the dollar store tomorrow. Got another case of screwdrivers. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at that. No, nothing on that. Ah, that could have been a West Point. Come on, West Point. We need you. Or silver. Or big error. Spitting horse would be nice. Nope. No double windows. No leaky bucket. Nothing on that. All right, we have a little bit. It's a minor one, but if you look this right here, that is a die chip. That is not supposed to be there. That is, oh, there goes my Sharpie. Hold on. The initials are supposed to be completely cleared. So this here, it is a die chip. We called that the extra cactus leaf. Let's see, anything on the cactus? All right, so we found one. What am I doing here? Come on. It is a minor one, but either way, it's still a pretty cool error. Becoming harder to find. Let me put this to the side more because I don't want to accidentally grab it and throw it in the bucket. Nothing there. Oof. Denver, come on. Low leaf, high leaf, no. Oh, they're getting tougher to find because I've mentioned this plenty of times. When an error first comes out, when a coin first comes out with an error, you find a ton of them. And after a certain amount of time, you will never find them again, or barely ever find them again. Like this one, you know, the die chips on the crown of the hat. That was, you used to find that like crazy. The spitting horse was another one. You used to find spitting horse like crazy. And now they're getting pretty hard to find. Now, Mo hunts a lot more quarters than I do. And we live in the same area, so to speak. So if anyone took them, it's Mo. Yeah, I found one today, which is nice. Oh, yeah, I used to find a lot of those. The spitting horses, I used to find at least a couple of box. Now, good luck. Nothing there. Yeah. Looking for that missing oak. Nope. Come on. My hands are starting not to want to work. Nope. This could be a big error, but I don't see it. Let's take a look. No, not the double die, unfortunately. This is a $30 to $50 coin if it was the double die, but this one is not, unfortunately. Looking for rim cuds. Nope. Cut on this side now. Oh, nice, Mo. Not a double die. No die chips on the roof. No double windows. Oh, back to back on this one. Nope. Come on, West Point. Philly. Denver. Nope, that is dirt. Not a die chip. I need another bucket for quarters that I've searched. Nice. $67. So far, not doing too great, Amanda, unfortunately. But since you're a gold member, you get an opportunity to trade in your finds for something else. Die chip on the top hat. Is it there? No, it's not. No die chip on that one. I don't have anything changed. Oh, where is the top for this thing? Oh, here it is. Hold on, I need another tub. Oh, the bank is going to hate me tomorrow when I take these coins in. All right, new tub. No die chip. No die chip on that. Like this one's a Denver, so you won't find it, but on the Philadelphia, every coin of these that I found, you had the die chip right between her hair there, and they're harder to find. The silver? What silver? I don't see any. Oh, you mean next to the name? If you mean next to the name, that is the member thing. It's funny because it's supposed to be copper, silver, and gold. Gold for the gold members, silver for the silver members, and copper for the copper members. And I paid somebody to make those for me, and they completely screwed it up. Yeah, I don't even see it registering. I have not received anything. I have no rubies, so I don't know. Well, we have. I did see the silver that you put. Oh, silver? Yeah, that. It's just that we found silver. All right, right. This one right here. There's a die chip right in his corner of his mouth. That is called the drooling George. The drooling George. Even those are becoming hard to find. Because I used to find the drooling George. They come in all different kinds of quarters. But used to find a ton of them. Haven't been finding them recently. All right, roll number 4. So far, 2 finds. That not great. Oh, did I do it again? Did I mix up my... Oh, jeez. No, I didn't. Okay. Hello, Kiara. How are you? Welcome. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Do I sound different? A West Point quarter. Right now I'm doing members rolls. And haven't found much. Other than that. No snowy roof. No double windows, no leaky bucket. Hey, AG, thank you. Yeah, my landscaper showed up at 2 o'clock in the morning last night. I hope my neighbors didn't hear it. If they did, oh well. Not the double die. Yeah, it was a lot of snow. I started to dig a little path from my front door, and after about 15 minutes, I couldn't move my back. Kiara, thank you for becoming a member. $30. That might be low, AG. Might be a little higher than that. Well, I think there's different levels depending on if you have equipment or not. Nope. Well, you have to understand $30 in New York City is like making $10 somewhere else, maybe less. Yep, way too heavy. So I dug the little path. Not, it wasn't that little, but dug the path to my car, and that was it. Then I couldn't. I had a hard time walking. I couldn't bend over. Yeah, right. Take your Alaska and shove it. uh, all right, last pack. So far, not great. Garrett, when an apartment the size of one of your closets costs 3 to 4,000 a month minimum, you would need a lot more than 30 an hour. I mean, it's great extra money. All right, thank you, AG. Have a good night. I don't think I'm going to be streaming all that long. All right, last roll. Amanda. That's the Philadelphia, not what we want. Amanda, unless there's something great in this roll, you're going to have to make the decision whether you want to keep the 2 coins that you found out of your rolls or trade it in for something else. Oops. That's fine, Garrett, but there's a part of New York City, a good part of New York City, that you got to pay $10 congestion pricing just to enter an area of New York City every time you go in and out of it. And then you can't park on the street, so you got to pay for parking. So that's about $70. Uh, then tolls to get to New York City will cost you about $20. Uh, that's just for the tunnels or the bridges. Then the tolls on the highways to get to New York City is anywhere between $10 and $20 each way. So, yeah, do the math. Unless you could put your snow blower in on the train, uh, and then pay $20 each way to take the train. Pop Giorgio, I don't live in New York City. There's a reason for that. All right here, die chip on the hair. Right where my thumbnail is. Well, I could never live in New York City. It's just way too expensive. I went to buy a bottle of water, a regular 16 ounce or 20 ounce, whatever it is, bottle of water the other day because I ran out of water waiting for my train. And it was $4.50 for a Poland Spring. Yeah. So $4.50 for a Poland Spring regular size bottle of water. No, not offside enough. Off-centered, sorry. This one is dirty, but no dye chips and no double dye. Good night, Kiara. Kiara, if you want to stick around, I could do your member role next. I don't know. I don't drive to New York City ever. Gas by me is $2.75 a gallon. Hello, Giselle. Kiara. Oh, wait. Before Kiara, if you're still here, hang around a minute or two. Yeah, you could save it. Amanda. Hope Amanda's still here. Out of 5 rolls, only getting 3 coins. That is. We started this box amazingly hot, and all of a sudden, the last 2 or 3 people, it has not been good. Amanda. Yeah, the box right in front of me, that right there is for members rolls. So trade. I kind of figured you'd say that. All right. Give me a second. I'll be right back. You sure you want to trade? All right. Hello, Tom. How are you? Here's what you got. Congratulations. This is what you traded for. A holder? No, I'm joking. 1936, and this is a Denver quarter. This is a semi-key date, so lower mintage, 90% silver. So semi-key date. Yep. Hello, Remy. Low mintage, semi-key date, 90% silver. I hope that's okay for, or that works for you, Amanda. And if you could email me, Amanda, my email is pinned to the top. And here you go. And please be patient. Uh, I don't have enough to ship out. I try to save. I try to save a decent amount before I ship them out. That way, shipping will be cheaper and stuff like that. So, now, yes, Amanda is gold level. Hold on a sec. I think I lost something. All right, back to my rolls. How are you, Giselle? Did you get a lot of snow? Hello, Gary. I don't know. I gave up predicting values a long time ago. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for being a member and the support. It does help. Sooner or later, I'll run out of silver coins to give out. Tiny, tiny, tiny little chip. Hello, Milo. Yeah, it's worth, yesterday was worth $15.80. I don't know what the silver price is today, but in silver value, that's what it was worth yesterday. I'm not sure what it's at today. And off the top of my head, I can't remember if that's a key date. I don't think it is, but hello, Hector. How are you? Ah, no burning building. That's a Denver anyway. So yeah, I'm guessing that I don't know if silver changed today or not. Oh well, that's not bad. Yeah, if it doesn't have a mint mark, it's Philadelphia. So actually, that's probably what dealers are paying, even though they're technically around $6 in melt value. Nobody's paying that. All right, have a good night, Mo. Thank you. And keep that in mind about the West Points. Yeah, 1965 is not, unless it's the error, it's nothing major, unfortunately. Yeah, the error is big money, but other than that, or if it happens to be the silver error, because there are multiple errors. If it is a silver error or variety, which they were never supposed to make a silver coin in 1965, I think there's been a total of 10 ever found. If you find one, you are in the money. What is going on here? Ah, off-centered with a railroad rim. So we'll keep that. Yeah, well, the 1965 you would be able to tell if it's silver or not just by the rim. But yeah, you could weigh it. All right, we are at 48 viewers, 33 likes. I'm not going to be on long tonight. I am tired. How much what? The silver 1965? Oh, do we have a die chip here? Yes, we do. These are harder to find. If you look right there, that is a die chip. You can find them anywhere along the arm. Gary, thank you for the bronze medal. I appreciate that. Yeah, it has a different sound, but you're better off weighing it or looking at the edge. Right here is a die chip. You find it all along, you can find it all along the arm. Also oh, right here. You used to be able to find this error a lot, but not any longer. So it's another one of those that if you find it, keep it. Thank you for the torch, Gary. I appreciate it. And another bronze medal. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. All right, that's that one. It does help with shipping and everything. The die chip that I just found, you don't want to grade those. I haven't looked them up recently. Actually, I am curious. I'll look it up real quick. I haven't looked them up in a while. They were a decent amount. Um, Not many have sold. It looks like the ones that have sold for around $5. So yeah, it's nothing you would want to get graded. So I would say $2 to $6. Oh, nice, Milo. Very nice. Those are always fun to find. Denver. Nothing in that. Come on, spitting horse. No spitting horse. Yeah, but how much is a quarter? What is it? Coinflation.com. Silver coin values. Close the ad. Washington quarter, $16.17 right as of this moment. No, I don't think so. I'm not familiar with it, but the S is just San Francisco Mint. No, I don't have I don't think so, Garrett. I have searched so many coins, I forget half the time what I found. I just put them away. I always say I'm going to list them on my eBay store, but you need time for that. Delaware horse quarter. All right, this one right at the bird here, right on the neck, has a die chip. Kind of looks like she has a double chin. So that could be a double die. I'd have to get, I don't know. I have to look at that. Small die chip. Also, you do whatever you like. I can't give you that kind of advice. It is your money. I can't tell you what to do with it. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. If it was my coin, the first thing I would ask myself is, am I definitely sure that is a double die? Or is that machine doubling? All right, so not the error we are looking for, but right here, we have a die crack on our forehead. Die crack on her forehead. That's only the second time I found this error. Yeah, grading, unless you know you're going to get 68 in 1964 or better. And basically a 68 is near perfect coin. I wouldn't send it in personally. But that's just me. You do whatever you like. What did they do to you? Deneen? The 66s Selling fair. I saw at least 10 a week. I sold one 67 today. And I have 8 67s at PCGS right now getting cross graded from Annex PCGS. We shall see if they think it's a 67 as well, because the value from Annex to PCGS is, the difference is huge. What did they do? What did you take in and what did they offer, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, Giselle. Yeah, I mean, I bought like 300 of them and sent them all in to get graded, and they all met my minimum grade. But unfortunately, although Annex, I think, is a top-notch grading company, resale-wise, they don't go for nearly as much as PCGS. So we'll see what the crossover grades are going to be. If they match 67s, or at least if half of them are 67s, I'm going to send probably all the rest that I have back, or to PCGS. Well, unfortunately, if they are the only game in town, so to speak, they could charge or offer whatever they want because there's no competition. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah, PCGS. It's funny because I use my 8 vouchers that I got for the year to cross over the 8 coins that I sent in, and they would not grade them unless I gave them $20 extra per coin to designate it as a variety, extra V penny, which was already marked. Oh, die chip right there, which was already marked on the Annex holder, but it's going to cost about $40 to $50 per coin. Holy cow. Could it be? It is about time. We got a spitting horse. Yep, we got a spitting horse. It's about time. You could clearly see right there, that is a die crack. It looks like the horse is spitting. That's why they call it the spitting horse. These are getting harder and harder to find. And this one is in fairly nice condition. I think the last one I sold was for $10. Yeah, that's the spitting horse. I don't know what they're going. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what they're going for now, but again, another one of those coins that you used to find all the time And this is the first one I found in quite a few months. Let's see. Wow. $5, $6. Graded MS63, $60. Maybe I should send it to Annex. Yep, spitters are always more fun to find. I don't think that came out right. Sorry. Yep, the like button is free. Still have not found a low leaf or high leaf. Let me keep my mouth shut before I get myself into trouble. All right, this is probably going to be my last roll for tonight because I'm wiped. I was thinking of going live tomorrow, but you know what? I need a rest. I need to just sleep and stay in bed and watch TV and do nothing. Are you talking about a quarter, Tom, or something else? I don't have Netflix. I got rid of Netflix. Yeah, spinning horses, I used to find them, like I said, 1, 2, 3 plus a box. It is after dark, so yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch Amazon because I have Prime. I used to have Netflix, but my Netflix went from like $4 a month with ads, which is fine, to $14 a month with ads. And if you're going to be charging me $14 a month, I better not see any ads. So I got rid of Netflix. Yeah, the prices are wild, and they, I don't know, it's, to me, they've put out like one or two good things in the last 2 years. And then there's like a certain amount of time that it's nothing good. Oh yeah, I think I saw the preview for that. Yeah, Netflix used to put out a lot of good stuff, and I don't know. I don't know what happened, but come on, West Point, Philly. That's just my opinion. So if I'm gonna be, if I'm gonna have, not a West Point. If I'm gonna be paying $14 a month, there better be something good. Like if I binge watch one series, there better be another series that is good, which there hasn't been. I do watch a lot of Paramount Plus. I just finished binge watching Landman. Awesome show, in my opinion. Uh, Amazon. I started watching Night Manager. That's kind of interesting. I just haven't had a chance. Yeah, Gary. They do that a lot. They do that a lot. Oh yeah, I do have Disney Plus because one more roll. I do have Disney Plus because it is included in my cell phone package. I get it for free. I watched that. That's another one. If you're, I like Star Wars, but I could only watch so much Star Wars. And that's another one. Like, could they come out with like a good movie or, you know, I don't know. Just my opinion. But yeah, between Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime. Oh, there we go. Die chip. I just sold one of these for $4 or $5. So yeah, that's me, Giselle. Yep, here, chip. I will not. I repeat, I will not um start watching a show unless it is over, like the whole season is released, or oh, big die chip on the nose. Because I don't want to watch. I don't want to have to wait every week to watch the new episode. Like just give it to me all at once. And that's another thing that Netflix started doing. They used to just release every episode all at once, the whole series. They stopped doing that. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make a calendar or an alert just for to tell me when a certain show is coming out. Oh, I see 50 now. It just changed. Yeah, mine is delayed. My live stream on my phone, it gets delayed. So you might see it first. I see it a little later. But I did see we hit 50, so I'll do a giveaway, and that'll be it for tonight. I really feel like I'm losing my voice or something. Jeez. Yeah, well, Hulu, um, the promotion I have with Disney, it does not include Hulu. So it's just the Disney Channel, which kind of stinks. They wanted to charge me $12 just for Hulu, and I said, nope, thank you. Well, thank you for sticking around, Garrett. That's very kind of you. Is there something good on Hulu that's worth my $12 a month that I could binge watch? I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool, Gary. Yeah, I have horrendous allergies. Galindo is not here. He did a post on my community post earlier about the snowstorm, saying I should move to New Mexico earlier. He's probably busy with the baby and the family. And if that was a West Point, that would have been a good way to end it. All right, giveaway. Hmm. What am I going to give away today? I know I have a ton of coins right in front of me. I'm sure I'll find something. Nah. What the heck? All of a sudden I can't find a coin to give away? I know I have a ton of coins everywhere. Alright, I'll give one of these away. Right now, this one is not bad looking. Die chip right there. I will show you. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Right here is the die chip. These are currently selling for $5 on eBay right now. Really, Garrett? Huh. Yeah, mine are bad. Like, my nose is always stuffed. My sinus cavity is always stuffed. A lot of nosebleeds and stuff. So this is going to be the giveaway. The die chip on the bird. Let's take a look at her chin. What the heck? I thought that was a double die, but no. There, you can see that a lot better. Hello, Wheel. How are you? I am tired. I'm about done. This is the last thing I'm gonna do, and that is all for tonight. Then I'm gonna just vegetate, watch some TV, and relax. All right. rules. You have to be 18 years old in the US. Um, I'm gonna put keyword. I'm gonna say a keyword. All you have to do to enter is type it in chat. You must email me your address along with your YouTube username and the keyword, and I will ship this out to you. Please be patient. Sometimes it might take a month or two for me to ship everything out. I try to get a whole bundle of giveaways and member roles, because if people win multiple times, I just put them all together to save on shipping, because shipping is expensive. So those are the rules. And let's see. Uh, this is on alpaca, right? From Peru. No, this is not the giveaway. This is available for sale. It is not cheap though. Peru, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the keyword, Peru. Peru, the country. Yep, hope so. We'll. If it hits 100, I think I'm selling all my silver. Peru is the keyword, Peru. Let me open up the program while everyone is typing. Yeah, you might be right. I know that some of them are machine doubling, but yeah, that might be a die chip. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Young. We are looking for a giveaway winner right now, but silver and errors, West Points, stuff like that. No, it does not matter if you capitalize it or not. But that coin, yeah, oh yeah, that is definitely machine doubling. But underneath here, that it does look kind of like a die chip. Yep, absolutely, Wheel. It's it's amazing what a microscope can do, coin wise. All right, everyone in? Let me get this sorted out. Exclude duplicates. Hashtag is Peru. All right. Spinning names. I do not stop the spin. It stops by itself. So good luck, everyone. Here we go. Who's it going to stop on? Let me get some Lysol wipes while I'm waiting and wipe my hands. Chew. Oh, chew. You got some luck, Chew. You have some luck. Congratulations. You have some luck. Oh, it happens. I remember before I made it subscriber only mode that I don't know. I used to have like 2, 3, 400, sometimes 1,000, sometimes I've had as many as 3,000 viewers at once before I moved it to subscriber only mode. And somebody won 5 times. Hector, do you have a question or anything? If you don't mind me asking, why do you need my email address? Galindo, what's up? You are a little too late. So that was Chew. Chew, you know what to do. They must email me, but unfortunately, Hector, you did not win. Peru on 2/24. All right, shoot. Here we go. Congratulations. We were just talking about you, Juan. How you want to turn me into a freaking raisin. All right, so here's the finds. Found a bunch of minor errors. We found a spitting horse, finally. This is a nicer one. And of course, we found another West Point. Cardboard holders. Yeah, I have those, Giselle. It's just for a live stream, it's just too. These are a lot simpler. I have boxes upon boxes or cases of them. But yeah, those are the finds tonight. Still have a ton of quarters to go through. Again, I was thinking of going live tomorrow. I need a break. Wheel. What is what worth? Young. Wheel. I made sure my front door was clear in case I had to get out. And my landscaper came at 2 in the morning. And they cleared out my driveway, and it was just too much snow. I have an SUV, and the back was basically completely covered. Those 2 quarters. The spitting horse and the West Point. The West Point, I believe it's $20 to $30. Maybe 15, but to me they're worth more. And the spitting horse, 5 to 10. So I never find any good error coins, Galindo. I'm messing with you. But no, yeah, my landscaper showed up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? I expected my neighbors to come out screaming or whatever, but I barely heard the snowblower going, and I was right. They were right on the other side of the wall. So, uh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that spitting horse is five. Well, huh, 3 to 15. There has been one annex, Mint State 63, that sold for 60. And there's a bunch of people that I don't know why they do it. They started an auction really cheap and it sold really cheap. So if you auction stuff off on eBay for cheap, it's going to sell for cheap. All right. Good night, Hector. Thank you. Uh, thank you, Deneen. I'll pass, Galando. Thank you. I'm not going to Arizona. I'm not going to Alaska. Yeah, Steven, when they first came out, I used to find a lot. Now, these are my first this week. In the past week, I found three. And those are the first three I found in months. So, hello, Kathy. How are you? But yeah, this is let's look at the condition of this one. I would list this for 15 on eBay. Maybe 10 because it's not all the way to the rim. And these you would have to give me $50 if you wanted one because I'm not selling them. You would have to way overpay for me to give them away. Yep, the scarcity of the West Points. Yeah, that's why I think they're undervalued right now. Because they only made 2 million of each design, which for coins, I mean, each like for instance, the 2024 nickel is considered a key date because it was low mintage, and they made 48 million of Denver and 48 million of Philadelphia. So, yeah, it's oh, nice wheel. Well, hopefully. I was going to unload my silver when it hit 120, but I wasn't feeling well, and the next day it crashed. And of course, I will sell all my silver on whatnot. So, yeah, it's I have so much, and you know what? At this point, I might as well just get rid of it and do something else with the money, and then when it crashes again, start buying again. Because I believe it's inevitable for it to crash again. Because I think I don't think it'll go back to $10 or $15. Pennies? Which pennies? I have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pennies. Yep. I saw what was it, 2013 when silver went up to $50. I sold it all, and within a week it was down to like $8 an ounce. Nah, I don't think so. I think the new bottom is 20. That's just my opinion. Maybe 15. When is it going to happen? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think so. But that's when I start loading up on it, buying it like crazy. Uh yeah, I have 19 teens, 1920s, 1930s. Uh where are they? Oh yeah. These are newer, 1959s. Uh I don't know what I did with them. I have rolls upon rolls upon rolls upon rolls upon rolls somewhere. Yeah, I stopped steel pennies. You want some graded ones? How many rolls do you want? uh, I don't. I don't agree with that, Papa. I think it will crash. I'm not saying that there won't will be silver available, but I think it'll crash. Just like the stock market, there's always a certain amount. Oh yeah, but I think that there's always a certain amount of time. Everything, even the housing market, right now, everything is extremely high. Eventually, it's going to crash. 1910. That's a fairly valuable penny, depending on condition. Um, yeah, I think it's going to crash, but it's weird because I've noticed something, and it's a psychological thing that when silver started skyrocketing, everybody was buying. And then they realized that it wasn't going up anymore. So everybody stopped buying. Yep, fear of missing out. But then, like I saw in, I believe it was 2013. Um, yeah, I think every housing market's eventually going to crash. Um, but in 2013, when it hit $50, everybody was buying silver at that time. And all of a sudden it crashes down. I think it went down to as low as $8 an ounce. Um, and nobody was buying silver. And I sold mine around $47 an ounce. And when it crashed, I started buying little by little again. And hopefully I get that chance again. I stopped buying silver this time around when it reached $30 or $40 an ounce. So, so you can't be antsy. You can't be in a rush. You can't have FOMO. Just be patient. You know. Yeah, I don't know much about Florida property. I know my house has been going up constantly, and I don't see many people being able to afford it. Even in the New York, Manhattan, New Jersey area. Eventually, people are going to run out of money to buy things that are way overpriced. So, just like cars. What's the cheapest car you could buy new now? You know? What is it, $22? $22,000? Which wheel? I think that is ridiculous. I think that is ridiculous. 425? All right, what is this? Are we getting another snowstorm? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Stand by. As of 7:02. Oh, 1 to 4 inches between today or tonight and tomorrow. And more snow. That's wonderful. Yeah, they're junk cars, and it's like, Morgan, I wouldn't buy it at silver price. And I don't know many people that would. Um, here is here's what's been happening with silver. Um, so silver, when it reached $120, you would be lucky to get $100 an ounce. Because what happened is that the refiners, um, they stopped buying because they had so much silver to melt and process that they stopped buying. So all these gold buyers, silver buyers, coin dealers, they are stuck with hundreds of thousands of dollars in silver. So coin dealers, gold buyers, silver buyers, they were offering like 50% of melt value. So if, when it was 120, they might give you 60. So so the real melt value of silver, is it 120 or is it 60 or 70? Because usually a coin dealer and silver and gold buyer, I don't know how many of you know this, but their margins are nothing. They make between 5 and 13% on every ounce that they buy. Jeez. Yeah. Hello, bro. How are you? So that is the reality with silver. And gold, I'm not sure because I don't pay attention to gold. I was never into gold. But even just because something is at melt value is worth 100 and something dollars doesn't mean you're going to get close to that from a dealer. So those are my 2 cents. That's just my opinion. Yeah, you can't rebuild the engines on cars. You can't. The cars nowadays are made to break down after a certain amount of miles. They're unfixable that way you have to buy another car. Uh I I could buy gold. I don't want to. Because to me, gold is very, that's a lot of money. Because I don't care if you're into silver or gold or whatever. That's a lot of money to freaking have sitting there. You know what I mean? It's just way too much money. And God forbid your house catches on fire and you have gold just sitting there. What if it melts? You know? Yeah, it's a lot of cash sitting, and you're never going to get what you pay for it back unless it keeps on going up. And right now it's pretty high. So is it going to keep on? Yeah, fireproof safe, but you know. Yeah, you could, but I rent a vault and I keep a lot of stuff in there, but not everybody could afford that. So, yeah, it could turn into an oven if you don't get the right one, but I don't know. Those are my 2 cents. Oh, hope you feel better, bro. Guitar golf. I know the feeling. My dryer, actually, my washer, it didn't catch on fire. I smelt it before it completely engulfed in fire, but it stinks. I hear you. So I just go and get my laundry. Somebody does it for me. And it's actually the same price, if not a little cheaper than me doing it at home. So it's just me. So it costs me $20 to $25 every 2 weeks. And I was spending more than that when I was washing my own clothes at home. So, but yeah, anyway, excuse me. Um, yeah, go ahead, guitar. We're at 65 likes. As long as I'm live, the giveaways are still on. So, what's your question, Guitar Golf? My phone is at 28%. They make mistakes all the time. Guitar Golf. That could actually, that could actually be considered an error, a grading error. Some grading errors on the labels, they could command a premium. But it's not the first time that I've heard that. They are people. You could always send it back and they'll correct it for you for free, but you got to pay the shipping, of course. So, yeah, hold on. Uh, PCGS error label. Let me let me see. Here's one. 1935 Lincoln Cent error label. Mint State 65. This is probably a $10 coin out of Mint State 65. They sold it for 30. And these, I know they're not 145. There is an error label, mislabeled. They're about $90 to $110. So they do make mistakes, and let's see. Yeah, that's oh. So yep. Some of them yeah, I would mark it up if you're gonna sell it. If you want to keep it, then yeah, I don't know what grade you got, but let's say it's selling for $100 and you plan on selling it, put it for 200. And if it sells or when it sells, if it sells, just buy one that's correct for $100 and keep the 100. All right, how do you find, where do you find items on eBay? All right, so now I'm doing this on my computer. I cannot show you on my phone because I am recording on my phone. All right, so this is on my computer, PCGS error label. All right, we're looking at all the items that are up for sale right now that are. All right, see, I don't know. I don't think they'll ever get this price, but this is a 1993 Jefferson nickel, and they marked it. The label says 25 cents, and an error like that would, they'll never get 27,000 for it, but they might get 2,700. And that is not, and they, whoa, this is a big error. All right, if you, sorry, I'll get to you, Wheel. This just caught my eye. All right, so this is a major labeling error. 1993 S, 25 cent. That's the first mistake. Proof 69 deep cameo. Silver. Nickels are not made of silver. So that silver and 25 cents, you might see 2,500, 3,000 for this coin. I don't think you'll ever see 27,000, but you never know. All right, so if we go here, so we look something up. On the left-hand side here, it'll say category. So you scroll down. And show only. And right here, it'll say sold items. Click on that. and it'll show you the sold items. If you noticed, the active items were black, the price, the sold items are green. So this is where what they sold for. So yeah, no problem. Now that's a buy it now. It's not a. Yeah, if on mobile, if you go to the app, on top, you search for something, and on top it says filter. Scroll down, you're gonna have a drop down window. Click on that, and it'll expand, and it'll eventually say sold listing, sold items. Really, Will? So yeah. All right, that's gonna do it, everyone. I'm calling it. I gotta go relax. I gotta get some rest and watch some TV and relax for a while. I'm exhausted. My voice feels like it's gonna, ugh, like I'm getting sick or something. Like that feeling in my throat. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. Uh, thank you for all the rubies. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Deb. You too. And thank you, Giselle. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a tea as soon as I get off. But yeah, hope everybody has a wonderful night, wonderful rest of the week, and maybe hopefully I'll see you next week. All right, everyone, take care. See you soon.